Good morning, folks. Deb Delapiana here, and this is your short take. I have 10 minutes to make this count. Listen to me. I hear a lot of stupid shit out there every day. Like, oh, I'm going to vote split ticket. Oh, I know we know democracy is on the line here in the United States, but we're focused on other things like the economy. You know what? Let me just give you a little tip here. If you think you're going to split the ticket with this particular Republican Party, you're dancing with the devil. These people are determined to bring you authoritarian rule. End of story. There is no denying this, okay? We've been over this a million times in a million videos, so I'm not going to go into that right here. I'm going to gloss over it a little bit, just as a way to refresh it for you, okay? But we're going to talk about the nonsense that that people think is legitimate. Like, we're worried about the economy. Maybe the GOP has solutions. What fucking solutions? When have they ever proposed any solutions that were any good for the average American? In fact, they have spent the better part of the last 3 decades voting against every single thing that was a benefit for the American people. Okay, let's start right here. I'm going to share a screen here for a few minutes. Let's start here. This is a publication I read every day, okay? It's more to the right than it is to the left. The Bulwark, the end of the good Republicans. The party is indeed over, okay? There are no Republicans right now that I would advocate, or that any rational person would advocate you breaking bread with. These people are fascists. They are intent on oppressing a large part of this population. Maybe you're white and you're a woman who's out of your childbirth years. Maybe you just don't give a damn about anybody else, because that, to me, is the biggest problem in America right now. It was the biggest problem when the pandemic was going on. No one gives a shit. There are still people dying every day from this thing. Too many numbers of people dying every day from this thing because people don't give a shit. Okay, you better start giving a shit, because you know what? At some point in this entire fascist process, they will come for you. Just Germany, how that worked out for them. Okay, so the party is over here. Okay, the RNC, as it exists right now, the Republican National Committee, is training poll workers using stop the steal advocates. They're trying to steal the fucking election. End of story. McConnell and Trump stacked the courts, okay? They stacked the courts so that they would overwhelmingly work in the right wing's favor, okay? We saw that with Aileen Cannon, who granted Trump a special master in the middle of a fucking criminal DOJ investigation involving treason, classified documents, the Espionage Act. No judge should interfere with anything like that. And how did they do this? What do you think fascism is? All I hear about is corporate money, corporate money, corporate money. The Republicans are using billionaire money. This guy donated $1.6 billion to the Federalist Society to stack the courts. Peter Thiel is a billionaire who doesn't believe in democracy. He is spending millions of dollars on guys like J.D. Vance, okay? Fascists, folks. What do you think fascism is? This is when a party gives control over to the corporations. There is nothing the equivalent of this on the Democratic side. Nothing. The Tea Party, you think they're dead? They turned into MAGA, and they are donating millions of dollars to the Senate races. Corporations have donated more than $35.6 million to election deniers this cycle. On the Democratic side, do we have corporate money injected into the situation? Of course we do, because you know what? You can thank the SCOTUS from 2010, and that was John Roberts' conservative SCOTUS that delivered that corporate personhood bullshit. But we have Democrats in the party who aren't taking any money from sources like that. These people are not only being endorsed by many Democrats and many independents, but by the Working Families Party, who, while they're not a voting party, they don't have candidates, they boost candidates who take a progressive arm, to what's going on here. And this is exactly what's going on. The GOP, let's talk about them. You think they're going to fix the economy? You know what? They want to push to extend Trump's tax cut to millionaires after the midterms. That's one of their big plans. Okay. Senator Johnson suggests sending Medicare and Social Security as mandatory spending programs. You know how many millions of seniors live on this money? I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Okay. And I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes over my 51 years working so that I could have these benefits at the end of my days. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? Do you think you can live without this? If you can live without this kind of money and this kind of retirement, then you know what? You're a billionaire or a millionaire, because that's the only way to survive without this. And you know what? I hear ridiculous things like, oh, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. Well, you know what? Steve Scalise has acknowledged the plan to change Social Security and Medicare. Okay. When it comes out of their mouths, believe them. Why wouldn't you? Every heinous thing that they've ever done has come to fruition. Anything that they have said, they have done. Why would you not believe now? They said I remember streaming in 2016 and women saying to me, oh, Roe v. Wade, that'll never change. That's just a distraction. Yeah, some distraction. Huh, ladies? Yeah. Yeah. Now, after the election, Kevin McCarthy intends to literally threaten to put the United States into economic ruin with the debt ceiling if we don't give him the cuts he wants. Now, he says Social Security is not there, but you know what? They've said shit like that before, haven't they? Didn't they say that gay marriage was not going to be touched? That's going by the books right now, folks. That's going by the books right now, because now all of a sudden, the people who said the gay marriage thing was settled and isn't going to be touched is saying that's up to the states. And the only way that becomes up to the states is if they overturn it in the Supreme Court. I don't know how many people you need telling you this, but fascism is coming here. It's happening here. More than one specialist on the historical reality is saying this. I'm telling you, folks, there is no solution being offered by the Republican Party for anything that we're going through. They have never produced a plan anywhere that has benefited the average American, whether you are a Republican or a Democrat. There are plenty of poor Republicans out there as well. You need to look at our website. You need to really go here and you need to really take a look, okay? You need to go to our website, www.factivistproject.org. You need to go to our YouTube page, because all of these short videos that end up on TikTok and other places that only take 10-minute videos, we have all of these links in our videos that appear on the Factivist Project YouTube page. These are all videos that you can see there as well, and they have all of the detail and the data in it. I'm telling you, folks, I'm not promoting our websites and our video page because we make money on it. We're not monetized in any way. I'm trying to get you to understand this. The GOP has never, not now, not ever, had the working person in mind. Never. Okay. My father used to say this when I was a kid. Okay. He would say, the Republicans are the party of the wealthy. My father was a staunch Democrat. My whole family has been staunch Democrats all their lives, and I am staying right there with them. I don't think you understand this. There is no way to affect change without your rights. There is no way to affect change without your rights. Okay. We're going to be talking about immigrants. I've been promising that. I promise we will get to it. I'm trying to just jam this shit home, folks, before November 8th. We will talk to you all later.